energy.
When they perform with live bands, I don't think that they perform well. Get a retrain. The band wasn't all that. This week's show is sponsored by.
Follow back on none. Have the wine that you bust it like a gun. Yeah. So for me see another place, one in a million. Like the girl when named Christina Million. So for me see they can't step in a jacket and dress. Can't lie, yeah, she have to give me some. Mommy know you have a man, it's not a part of the plan. But now she have to come and give me one.
Yeah, face to face. Face to face. Like, bring some entertainment value other than like, us having to go. Like, the only entertainment we've got at a British dancehall, at a British dancehall was the Stylo and Steph Ting. Look how much traction that brought.
Listen.
But it was negative. Do you understand what I'm saying? But people like the competitiveness. So why wasn't it just a thing where let's clash?
Do you think people pay to watch a clash though in England? But
if I felt you was good enough, if I felt like the competitors were good enough.
We've seen the absence of sting.
Yeah.
We've all grown up. You've also just said, when you're in your car, your brother's just saying you want a bit more harder stuff. Now you've got, you said you're ready. When them music is inspiring you to screw up your face 2 times and write certain lyrics, who are you writing them at? Ghosts?
There's people I would pay to see clash. Like I would see Shanty Forge clash anyone. Because lyrically, he's a madness.
Yeah, I would Stushy.
And it's not to promote negativity.
It's
a part of our culture.
Yeah.
But do you know it's like do you know it's
and why can we not come together as a community and do something positive? Like
I hear you still. I was on that but I don't think it makes sense right now. But like I remember when I was maybe 2015, 2016, Gap used to have Pelper Fest, and I DM'd him one time, and I was like, yo. I'll clash someone that like, it might even still be in my DMs. And then he replied who do you have issues with? Like, so we could set it up. Yeah. I was like, no one, I'll clash anyone.
You don't have to have a problem with no one to clash them.
And we like that. As long as no one ain't boxing each other up.
Yeah. No, but do you know, it wouldn't be nice because I feel like, I don't know, man, because I don't know, like I'm older now, so like certain things I'm just not even gonna put myself. Like, you know when you can see an issue from 4 steps ahead, so you just ease.
But that's egos.
I don't think
I think that's people's egos, not yours personally, but if you could see that if I went down this lane, it's going to cause problems.
There's a fine line between ego and respect though, because if you're on the stage and someone tells you something about your mum or something like that, do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I don't even trouble it.
I'm just saying clashing. I don't mean a disrespecting.
Because
when
if you're
I say
clashing,
clash, I just feel like it's lyrically go back and forth. I can beat
when
you
we were
10
young
times lyrically.
and we were clashing, we'll tell you about your mum.
Yeah, of course, because we were young.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. No, I just try to leave that alone. I just try to stay myself.
Fair enough. I hear that.
Because if someone runs with me, it's just kind of long. Because then, like, I remember one interview with my father said, Cartel was telling me to, and I swear on this.
Yeah, of course.
Cartel, it was like Cartel told me to suck my mum basically. So he's a fool because he's basically telling me to say worse things about his mum. So like that, it stuck with me still.
I just feel like within our culture as well, I feel like suck your mother is a standard. Right now, I feel like it is.
It's not.
I think it is,
but it's not.
I feel like it is. I just feel like in like reggae, dancehall culture, Jamaican culture, Caribbean culture, suck your mother is like saying,
shut up.
You know, English people
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's just saying, fuck your mother. I understand it can touch a nerve. It can fully touch a nerve, but why is it touching your nerve? Because
it's not even just that.
Do you suck your mother?
No, do you know why?
Like, no.
No, because you have to realise, as artists as well, it's fine, innit? You can say, it's just a clash. But when you're on your way driving back and then the man in the car like, yo.
He got you with that lyric, you know.
Not even just that, yo. Man said suck your mum, you know. You just.
Then you should have found a harder lyric that made them forget that he told you suck your mum. Simple.
No, I hear you still.
Maybe we have to do a clash with guidelines.
But then it's not. I don't know.
I think it's the word clash. I think it's the word
clash.
When I say because I've said it to numerous artists before, and everyone kind of shies away from it. Like, nah, I ain't got enough beef with no one.
Artists are insecure, especially if no one wants to be the worst.
Yeah, and that's why I think it is.
And especially in front of a crowd. Do you know it? Because it's all right, because you guys will be watching it and all that. But when you're the artist and you're on stage and you're saying your lyrics and no one's making sound. like I've been at performances where like it's tense.
But you have to go home and perfect your craft.
I hear you still, but
how are you gonna grow if you're not put in these uncomfortable situations?
Yeah,
if you're comfortable, you're not growing.
No, but you know what it is though, like
you need someone to put that fire.
If that was a necessary like step that you had to take in order to get somewhere, then I'd say yeah, but it's not. You don't have to do that to bust.
No.
I don't think it's a busting thing. I'm just talking from a crowd perspective.
All of us, we love dancehall. We like watching
entertainment-wise.
Like Clash. We'll watch Clash. We'll watch Bounty Beanie
and it's entertaining as much as we enjoy them individually.
Yeah.
I just think that me personally, I like talk up if you agree with me. I just feel like in the UK especially, for dancehall, it's not very entertaining.
Do you know, if I wasn't me, if I was outside myself, I definitely want to see how I clash.
Especially when you say you come from grime.
And because like
competitive
it
elements,
just makes
like,
it even
with the
more.
lyrical thing, I feel like
and a lot of artists say they've come from grime as well.
I feel like lyrically, I don't think anyone can really.
Say that louder.
They heard.
We will never know.
They can rewind it. But I feel like everyone has their thing. Every dancehall artist has their thing. Some people have very good melodies. Some people have just good.
Do you think that's a trick when someone's got good melody and it's not lyrics?
A trick?
Yeah,
what do you mean by
like
trick?
they could be
but
saying
like
not a cheat, but do you feel like?
No, because not everyone can do it.
Okay, so do you think that makes them any less talented? Like they might not have the lyrics, they might be singing Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, but the melody's sweet. So they'll get more ratings over someone that's more lyrical.
But like it depends what you define as talent though.
I'm just saying some people can blow off of just having good melody.
But I'm saying like, you could argue a case that the person with more melodic is more talented than the lyrical person.
It's very true. I'm just asking, how do you feel on
it? How do I feel? I'm not bothered, to be honest, because I feel like I try to do both. Sometimes I try to drop out the lyrics and just be like melodic on my songs. Like that's one thing that I find hard, because lyrics is something that's just like, like when you're in grime and you're clashing, you have to come with something. So it's always just like
it's always quick.
It's about what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like we all like them stupid songs like Shaq wears a young nigga phone. Like you know them dumb songs like we all like. It's just easy. Like when you're turning up, no one wants to listen. No one wants to listen to Nas when they're turning up.
Listen, when I'm in the dance, I want to hear what man's saying, and that's me.
Do you want to hear what they're saying in the dance?
I want to hear third verse.
I'm a melody. No.
I want to hear the third verse
in the dance.
It depends if the proper lyric is in the third verse, then the DJ can't even start it from the beginning. He's got to start it from the second verse because he knows that the proper lyric that everybody likes, the line is in the third verse.
But I don't want to hear lyrics. I just want to hear something.
I like melody as well.
I like the melody.
I just want to hear something bouncy to me.
That goes for like Future. I remember I was singing.
I don't like his music.
I was singing that Percocet song for ages before I knew he was talking about drugs. I've been singing it for my kids. I didn't even know what he was saying. I'm like, what did this guy say? It's mumble rap. And then I was like, when I realized, I was like,
yeah, have to cut it out.
we ain't singing that. We no popping nothing.
So talking about what's been your highlight to date of your career?
I think selling merchandise.
Yeah. Oh, that surprised me.
Why would you say that?
Because I set it myself as a target, but I didn't think I could do it.
Okay. And you did.
And I did it. So now I feel like
people are believing in it. It's the extra confidence.
No, I feel like it's allowed me to justify in my brain to understand that I can do things that I don't think I can do, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
So like other targets that I might think are unattainable, they're now attainable.
Yeah, because you had that as...
Because I've got that, and that justifies it.
Exactly.
Like
that
my
makes
brain.
sense.
So like that was a big thing for me.
So just want to clarify, we had a little bit of a chat off camera, and clearly I'm using the wrong word, clash. So obviously I want to see people's lyrical content, and I understand that clash brings a negative spin on it. Gives it like I'm going against you, you're going against me. It's a personal thing. I mean more like a cipher than like there's a DJ, there's rhythms playing. Everyone's getting to display their bars, and then you went on to say that you've done stuff like that before. It's just not documented, and you've also I said you've got kind of a similar musical background to Shanti, and you said that you've gone back to back with Shanti.
Yeah, like we were on quite a few radio sets together. Like the first one I went on was at Station FM. I think that was in East. I think it was DJ Tugsy on his show, and then so I went there because look, I have to backtrack. So I performed that. I don't know if you're aware of DJ Lani and DJ Swings. They had the thing like Set Good Tuesdays. So they had like a showcase. So I went, I performed, and Tugsy was there, and he's like, "Yeah, I rate your thing. Come to my show." So I went there, and then Shanti was there. I think 2 or 3 of his friends were there.
Okay.
I didn't know them at the time.
Yeah.
This is the first time I was really in London like that. And then it was just, I didn't really have lyrics. I can't like, them man lapped me. Lapped me. I had like probably like 5 solid 16s.
Okay.
Or probably 5 solid 32s, because when I write, I normally write in 32s or 64s. But like probably like 5 32s. And Shani Force had lyrics.
Yeah.
So he was like,
When I was done,
like he kept going. And it's like, when you have like 4 people, it goes in order. So it goes like, background. By the time I had to start, ease up. Kind of just act like I'm looking for my water bottle. Like, where's the toilet? Yeah.
So that means you went home that
So I
day.
went home and I was like, nah.
Penning.
Yeah,
and this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, don't
I seen him
shy.
a couple more after.
Yeah.
And then like he had so much more lyrics than me. Still, like he had loads of lyrics. So like just loads of lyrics. So like that's what I said. Like coming up, that's what I think. That's a place for that. Like when you don't have another avenue and you're just trying to like get there and you're trying to work on it, then it pushes you.
It pushes you to do it.
Yeah, but once you have a platform and you can kind of get that pressure from the people that follow you, because instead of you needing to keep up with an artist, you have to keep up with yourself.
Definitely.
So then once you have that, you don't really need anyone else to do it with. So then, but it was good though, but it was tense, stress. Good stress.
Good stress, yeah.
Stress. When you're getting someone's firing and like that's what I'm saying. And like,
did you ever have to think on the spot?
Yeah. I don't know. Luckily, I haven't really done it for a while, but I used to freestyle like, at the top of my head, like I could do that. So like I could get away with like little bits, or I try little cheats, like yo, do you know what? Yeah, you know we're bad, so I just fling on the grime rhythm, and then I could just do my grime, and then it makes me look like diverse. And
So you have
but
it's smart though. That's smart.
You have to do it, because if not, you'll look stupid.
Yeah, you'll drown.
And you'll feel stupid, which is worse. So.
But the only thing we want to get from that is, one, what you've said there just pointed out to me that it inspired you to push to step up your game.
Definitely.
All of these artists, especially the men, I can find every one of your lyrics, you're going to claim that you're the best. So we want to hear.
I just don't think you can, as an artist, I just think as an artist, you can never be at the top of your game. I feel like you can be at a great height and you could be enjoying a great experience in a certain point in your career. But I don't think, as an artist, you're always developing, you're always changing. So I never think that you could be at the height, even though you think, like, lyrically, I'm where I need to be. I know that. But you could go into a cypher and be put on your toes. And I just think everyone's a bit frightened to be like, I don't want to go in thinking I am at the top of my game, and then I realise being in there that actually he made me think about, or she made me think about. You just don't know who's gonna, because you've got that thing in, is it rap or grime? I don't know which one she is, but people are scared to go up against Nole because she's a female. She puts man on their toes, so they don't want to go in. They don't. You get me? She had that experience where she was getting skipped. Mike was passing her, skipped past her because no one doesn't want to get tested by her. And I think there's always fear, but fear is good. If you're in a friendly environment and there's a mutual respect amongst artists, then
for the artistry, for the music,
for the music,
we have to think that everyone operates on self-interest. So in that moment, if you weigh up and the benefit of you winning that competition versus you losing, if like the risk reward,
you can't lose a cypher.
You can.
You can't lose a cypher.
It's
all,
definitely.
You can, yeah, but it's kind of unspoken there and then. You're gonna know within yourself, and if you know,
everyone's gonna know.
If you know, but that's what I'm saying. If you know within yourself, you walk away from that cypher without it being said, shit.
Yeah.
That's telling you, go home and work.
Yeah.
Go home and work, because someone might be good at just pushing out singles. They're a good studio artist, but when it comes to stage, they're whack.
Yeah.
So you need to be an all-rounder. If you go away from an unspoken cipher where there's no winners and losers and you feel like shit, bruv.
Yeah.
Iron
I don't know what to
sharpens
tell
iron.
you.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah.
I hear you,
I
but
want
you know,
to see
the
it.
thing
It's
is,
gonna
though,
happen. J Kaz gonna be dead there. So
It's got the darts
no,
for
yeah,
everyone.
no.
Trust
We'll
me.
give you a month's notice
A
to
month's
get your
notice, you
shit.
know.
Together.
And we're not telling you who else is in the cipher. You got one name, that's it. Like
Royal Rumble.
you need to just come in. It's a
Bring it
blind thing. Come in, bird box and all them things there, and then whoever's there is there.
You're not gonna have people calling out. And then you're gonna say in the email, yo, when J Kaz did his interview, he was talking about you.
Because I tell you the wickedest thing.
The things
Yeah,
he said about
it
you.
might not be a set, but I could tell you, I could go to female artists and say, do you want to jump on a cipher, and they'll just jump on it, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a male egos thing.
No, but do you know is like guys do jump pause.
I think you think about
Guys
it a
do
lot
ciphers,
more.
but
Yeah.
it's just like where would someone do it?
In a controlled environment.
Yeah, but
you
no,
got it.
but I mean like where's the ready-made platform for us to just go on and do it?
Yeah, we're
No,
bringing
we'll
it.
sort
Like when you lot do it, then there's no excuse, and then whoever doesn't show. Then,
Yeah, don't back away with it. Like you say, oh, where are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? Who's gonna put it together?
Yeah.
When we put it together, oh, what are you backing? If you don't do a Wiley and don't show up, bro. Show up. Show up. Show up.
And give us the
Okay,
lyrics.
because we will be given the list of who we invited and who came and who didn't. So, and if we don't see you doing shows that day, then you had no excuse not to come. We'll try and find the emptiest day in everyone's catalogue. You're not booked for no shows. Turn up.
Back to the meat of the bone. You've just dropped your EP.
Yeah. Well, a couple months now still.
What?
Yeah, like them already. I feel like the title sums up how I feel. I feel people just don't quite understand yet. So like I'm saying, they're not ready. So they will be ready soon, at the right time. But yes, 9 songs. I tried to tackle different subject matters, different tempos. I just felt it was a good representation of me. It was a couple songs that were out before.
Yeah. Cruising and...
Yeah. And a couple new ones.
Okay.
I mixed and mastered the majority of it,
Okay.
but got some help. Shouts Wizard helped me with a bit of it. But yeah, man, I'm happy with it.
What's
So,
the reception been like?
It's been good. It's
Okay.
been good. I always get a lot of support. So I'm very grateful. A lot of people put it on their stories.
Yeah.
Because like I made a conscious effort. Like when I do music, I don't really DM people and tell them to share my stuff. Because I feel like
Naturally, want it to be organic.
even like sometimes I know you have to promote, but sometimes when people do it to me, like it makes me not want to watch your stuff. Even when it comes on the newsfeed, I don't know. It's a bit like I don't know how to explain it. So I just like don't do that. And then for the people just to do it off their own accord.
Yeah.
Like,
it's good.
Yeah. So that was good.
It's good to share it though, because sometimes it won't come across everybody,
I know,
and not
I know,
everyone
I know.
will be like aware of what's going on. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I agree.
it is good to break out of your little comfort zone, even though not beg or not force it on no one.
But that's what I did recently. I did a post asking for people who wanted to be updated to send me their email addresses.
Okay.
So I can keep, so I can contact who really wants to. Because
Yeah,
I know some
yeah.
people follow you for different reasons. Like some people just want to hear it on IG, and I have to respect that, and then just get them where they want to be.
That's good as well, having a mailing list. It's good. It's keeping in contact without being too forceful. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
When them man do shubs, raves on shubs, I'm always getting emails, and it's like, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
So but like I don't know if you lot have heard the EP, but
Yeah, I've heard it. I've listened.
what's your favourite song?
I like Cruising's my tune, you know.
Why do you like cruising?
You know what? It's just... It puts me in a nice vibe. Yeah, and you're literally cruising on the rhythm. You're just cruising. Obviously, you got like on the original, but I like when I hear versions. So one person has a version, and then I like to see, okay, that's her take of the rhythm.
Yeah.
This is your take.
Yeah.
And
This is the
yeah,
vibe it gave
that's-
you when you heard it.
that's another thing that I think is quite missing in British dancehall to a certain degree.
That's a good.
Rhythm comes out.
Yeah.
I want to hear 20 people
On it, yeah.
That's
I like
the
that.
competitiveness in me. So I can
Yeah.
say, you know what, he took that one.
Yeah.
That one, which everyone loves, but I like that one.
Yeah, definitely.
You know the funny thing with that cruising song, I wasn't gonna put it out. Even my cousin was like, put it out. Like it was my cousin and the engineer. Cause I recorded it, I was like, I don't even know if I like it. Like I'm always like that with my songs I record, and I'm just like, I don't like it. And then, do you know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's crazy that things that I don't it's always the things that I don't really think are gonna do the most. And the things I really and truly love, they normally do the most. Funny enough. Yeah, I just think that's funny. But
what would you say would be one of the most frustrating elements of the music industry, business that you've encountered? Whether it be from your beginning stage or currently now.
I know. Doing 3 dubs and them not getting played or getting played once on a shelf.
Wow.
That's the
Always charge.
Yeah. But I don't really do that anymore.
Charge if you're gonna do it though. I don't think there's nothing wrong in your trade, in your artistry, to charge people for it. I know people will be like, oh, but I can get it free off this then. Well then holler at that man. Could you holler at me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a little money, it's not have to be a big money, but at the end of the day, they're paying for your time, they're paying for like whatever equipment you're doing, whatever it is. It's my talent, this is my livelihood, I'm not gonna do it for free.
Well, like some people
Unless I offer.
Or you do a 3 dub and then they'll do a mix that's 30 minutes long and the dub's the 29th. Like, it's true things I'm talking.
Wow.
Like, trust me. Like, it's funny. Like, that's even a line in one of my songs. It's not out yet. But like,
Say that's the line then. Give us the exclusive.
Get them 3 dub and them never play it once all night. Like that line. You know, like there, you're there, the DJ's there, you're waiting, like, and it don't play.
And it don't drop.
Yeah, but that don't happen to me anymore, though. That don't happen to me anymore.
But it used to happen.
Yeah. Especially if you're paying for studio time.
Yeah, exactly. That's
£20 an hour.
This is what I'm saying. So it just, charge. If you're an artist and someone asks you for a dub, charge, unless you've got to a point where you're saying, yeah, boom, I've done 10 dubs and I've got a decent amount of money in my pocket, I'll do 2 free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But there's politics with that, though.
Yeah, well, it's like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
part of the game. What's coming up for J Kaz 2019?
Are you touring anywhere? Are you going to any countries?
I'm not going to no countries.
Would you like to? Is there anywhere in the world that you'd like to perform? Like, it could be, obviously it might not be this year, it could just be somewhere in the future, a goal where you just think, I feel like the reception there will be good. I feel like they'll get me there.
I wouldn't say that like there's a geographical place that I'd want to necessarily perform, but just to have people that I'm not really into like club bookings or stuff like that.
Okay.
But you know that they have done like little weekenders, like they have like Amsterdam, or they have
Greece.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
To be honest, I'm not really bothered. I like recording more than performing, to be honest.
Okay.
That was my next question. What is your favourite element of the music?
I like recording more than performing. Like, I like performing. You like at Zeke's, but did you not say that? Like performing, like I like it, but recording, because normally I record just by myself. Okay. So it's like I can really just get in the zone. It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
So that's my favourite part. I like mixing as well.
Okay.
I like mixing.
Don't use it as an excuse for poor performances, though.
Never. You saw the show, so you already know the pattern. Like, and especially like with someone like me that does like freestyles, like it's kind of a cheat code. So when I perform, if I do those freestyles,
it's not a cheat code. It's an element of the game.
Yeah.
It's a skill.
Yeah. It's easy to resonate. Like especially like you have to act accordingly. I don't really have a hit song yet, so when I go, I have to dominate in another capacity. So when I do that, like,
which is also a skill.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna round it off. We wouldn't be like true Tart the Tings style.
He knows what's coming.
In Tings saying, I'm gonna get where now. He's like, they ran off, they're finishing it off, it ain't gonna come.
Glad you know.
The question is forward him. Talk up the Tings. So we got 3 questions. Who would you like to do a collab with? Who would you give a strength? Who do you think could, be pushed out there a little bit more? And our favourite, who would you fling off our flat bridge or London Bridge?
And you can't
we don't just know already. We can do without them.
To yourself, and you can't dash yourself off the bridge.
And you can't dash off any of your friends.
Yeah, we know that you can swim already, so no.
So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with a dash off and end on a high, or do you want to start with a high and just dash it up?
Oh, we could start with the positive.
Okay, I like
so
that.
who would I like to collab with?
And no one that you've already got in the pipeline. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair either. Yes,
Because I've seen you with Rara. I know there's something coming already.
Yeah, South Rara, that's my guy. But who would I want to collab with? I like collabing with producers more than artists, to be honest.
Okay.
So probably
Okay.
Okay.
Pick
And
up
That's
yourself, J5.
what
was
what has he
awesome.
produced already that people might know?
J Hus, you see what I done?
Okay.
NSG options.
Okay.
It's cold.
So that kind of sound, I like
Okay,
it. I
that's
like
good.
J Hus. I like that sound that he's got.
But I'd want him to do a more original, a more authentic dancehall. for me.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah.
he's very talented.
Yeah.
Make
yeah.
that link.
Be good. What was the one? Who would I give a
Who would you
strength?
give a strength to? Yeah.
Can I only do one? I can only do one, innit?
You can
can
give
do
a strength to more than one
if you
person
want.
if you feel like they deserve it.
Pierre.
Yeah.
Pierre. Listen, don't
He's
upset
next,
with me. I know I
anyway.
said freestyle king, but you're close to.
No, tag team champs, you get me?
He's big. I love him. I love him.
Yeah, me. Shouts my dogs, Raf. Yeah, me. I have to put my peoples in there. If you don't put your peoples in it when you have the opportunity, then
Yeah, of course.
can't
Of
rate
course.
that. And then who am I gonna dash off the bridge?
We are dash with that. We don't need
Yeah,
that again.
dash with that. When the tune comes on, dash with that.
Did you have to? Was it UK or Yard or any?
We would prefer
What can it be?
UK. We would prefer UK.
Yeah.
We prefer UK, to
Okay.
be fair. Top and nice. Put him outside.
You lot on a mad thing.
No, you know, it's just what it is. Everyone don't float the boat for everyone. It's like.
And
some
you might
people-
say someone, they come back, they will come back and you
Or
know.
people might think, yo, mad, he's doing bits or she's doing bits. Or someone will be like, yes, but a long time to figure that off. So you just don't know.
I actually have to think about that.
Really?
You've been thinking.
No,
Yeah.
honestly, I have to think.
Do you have a yard one ready?
I got an American one. I was gonna say Future, but that cheat code.
No, he's not even in it. He's not even in it. No.
That's a cheat code.
He
that's
don't
a
even. He doesn't count.
We don't
that
care
don't
about-
count.
Yeah,
He don't
that's a
count. None
cheat
of
code.
Future. You know, tried it. Future.
J Kaz.
Oh, come back. Let me throw off. It's from Ireland though.
Do we know it?
Liam Nielsen, the actor.
No, he's got to be in the
You think
music
you want him to come
game.
and kill you, blood? About that?
Got to be
shit?
in the music
I mean,
game.
that's
It's
your
got to
off
be
'cause he
someone we
violated
relate
the
to.
other day.
It's someone in
Listen.
the music
Violated the other
that
day.
you just
though.
think,
You're
yeah.
violating right now.
You understand?
You're violating.
I
right
gave you
now.
lot two. What else you want?
Future
No,
Liam
you gave us
Neeson.
Future and Liam Neeson. They don't count. I'm talking about in our genre that you just think, it might not even that they've done anything bad. It might just be that they ain't put no music out in a while.
Yeah,
And they've been forgotten. So that's where that. I'll make it very easy for you. I'll make it very nice.
I'm not even trying to escape, but I honestly don't like. I don't really follow people's things, so I don't even have a name. Like.
So there's no one musically that you just
I
think,
can't throw off
"Ah."
Jacquill.
Alright, cool. We'll take it. Jacquill got
Listen,
rip
we
off.
need to write these rules.
Yeah, trust me. This is a joke thing. No one wants to say anything with their chest.
I know.
Say on my chest.
When it
You
comes
know,
to the clash,
when it's
yeah.
that time, it's gonna make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so
When is that
Jacquill,
time?
why
Is
did
that
Jacquill
time?
get dashed off though? Why did he get dashed off?
Actually, no. Do you know his backtrack? Yeah, Sizzler.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't like Sizzler.
How come?
I think Sizzler's the most overrated artist.
Really?
In my opinion. Can't listen to him.
Is
Like,
it?
I don't like his tone.
Are you trolling right now?
No, like being serious. I don't like Sizzler.
So we saved Jacquill and we.
Oh, you can dash the two of them.
Bombo.
That man's got his chest out.
Dash him. Dash with that. Jacquill get fling
There
off
you
and
have it.
Sizzler fling off too.
Yeah, man.
There we go. That's what we have.
Okay.
Big up you. Big up your chest.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me. 'cause
Thank you for coming
I never
down.
had to do that, so I appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, man, and big up your thing.
And we'll,
Yeah.
we'll
When
have
you
you
do
back
the
again.
cypher,
Look
when
out
you
for
do
his
the cypher.
It's gonna be the first one
Yeah,
that we're gonna
yeah.
shout. There's the theatre.
I wouldn't expect anything otherwise. Get cracking.
All right.
So do you want to quickly just tell me what to look out for, all your social medias that you're
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, just follow me. I am J Kaz on everything. That's at Indigo Alpha Mother Juliet. J Kaz on all platforms. That's YouTube, Snap, Twitter, Insta,
SoundCloud.
No joke. SoundCloud,
Facebook.
Nah, Facebook's Bashment King still.
Old school. That's when you know what people was on, yeah? If you want to know what people was really on, find out what their Facebook name was.
My Facebook. Too fast. Nah, you can't go on my Facebook still.
Trust me, people are trying to add you in 2018, 2019. Where you going,
got
bruv?
nah. I'm deleting them after this actually.
Also, tell people about your EP.
Yeah, I got a next one. Gonna drop soon. Look out for announcements. Just follow man and you're gonna know. But shouts to the Tings. Is it? Shouting man. They got a really good platform going. I watch all the episodes. Not all the. I ain't seen the latest one. I can't lie. But I watch most of the episodes.
I
really like it. I'm gonna go watch it. But yeah, man. That's all.
Big up.